Hello friends, welcome to Bankers Platform. So friends, today we have come again with a new video and this video is on memory recall questions and the subject is International Trade Finance. So this is the exam which was held on 13th December 2025. For that we will be discussing the memory recall questions. So let's start. So the first question is India is not a member of which of the following regional or trade groupings? So our options are BRICS, BIMS, Tech, Asian, SCO, G20. So आपको यहाँ बताना है फ्रेंड्स कि जो इंडिया है वो किस रीजनल ग्रुप का मेंबर नहीं है. ओके, सो दिस क्वेश्चन वाज आस्क्ड इन द प्रीवियस International Trade Finance exam. So let's see what the right answer. Correct answer is C, Asian. Okay. So for Asian, India is not an Asian member. Okay. But why it is not an Asian member? Because due to its geographical classification as South Asia. So now not Southeast Asia. And India has a free trade agreement with ASEAN. So due to that, it's not a member, but it is a part of it but not as a member. Okay, so these type of questions are also asked in the exam in international trade finance, like different like G20, BRICS, Asian. So different types of groups are there, regional groups or trade groups are there. So for that also questions are asked in the exam. So we have come up with the questions based on the feedback from the candidates who have already attempted the exam. So many of our candidates who have purchased our course, they have gone through the exam and they have cleared also like 65, 70. So they have shared these questions which we are discussing. Let's see next question. Next question is Messer Sterling Engineering. Gurgaon availed a foreign currency export credit for $1 million from their AD Bank, and that AD Bank is Kotak Mahindra Bank in June 2024. So, for the execution of a large overseas project, the loan was sanctioned especially for procuring specialized project related machinery from Germany. Due to a temporary cash flow shortage in their domestic operation, the company's CFO used 2 lakh USD from this FCEC loan to pay overdue import bills for raw material from South Korea in August 24. So what is the nature of the action taken by the Sterling Engineering and what is the likely consequence? तो यहाँ पे फ्रेंड्स MS स्टर्लिंग है, गुड़गांव बेस्ड कंपनी है. ओके, जिसने एक फॉरेन करेंसी एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट लोन जो है वो अवेल किया है $1 million का अपने बैंक से, दैट इज कोटक महिंद्रा बैंक इन जून 2024. और यहाँ पे आपको बताना है कि लाइक दे हैव यूज द फंड, इस फंड को उन्होंने यूज किया है, कंपनी के सीएफओ ने, अपने टेम्पररी कैश फ्लो शॉर्टेज की वजह से टू पे ओवर ड्यू इम्पोर्ट बिल ऑफ साउथ कोरिया. तो इस ओवर ड्यू इम्पोर्ट बिल के लिए इन्होंने इसकी पेमेंट की है. नाउ यू हैव टू टेल व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ द एक्शन बाय स्टर्लिंग, ये किस तरह का नेचर है एंड व्हाट इज द कॉन्सिक्वेंस एंड व्हाट बैंक शुड डू. ओके, इन दिस केस बैंक को क्या करना चाहिए. our options are A, permissible diversification of fund. The company just need to inform Kotak Bank in quarterly utilization statement. मतलब कि ये परमिसिबल है ये डाइवर्सिफिकेशन ऑफ फंड का, और कंपनी को कोटक बैंक में ये क्वार्टरली स्टेटमेंट में बताना होगा. बी, ए वायलेशन ऑफ फॉरेन करेंसी एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट. ये वायलेशन है फॉरेन करेंसी एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट की गाइडलाइन का, एंड कोटक बैंक मस्ट रिपोर्ट इट टू आरबीआई एंड विल बी रिक्वायर्ड टू कॉल बैक द डाइवर्टेड अमाउंट इमीडिएटली. कि आरबीआई को ये इन्फॉर्म करना चाहिए कोटक बैंक को, एंड ये जो भी फंड है वो उसे कॉल बैक करना चाहिए. ए स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस नोन एज फंड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन, ये एक स्टैंडर्ड प्रैक्टिस है जिसे फंड ऑप्टिमाइजेशन कहते हैं. एंड नो कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज एज लॉन्ग एज द ओवरऑल एक्सपोर्ट प्रोजेक्ट इज कंप्लीटेड. सो जब तक ये प्रोजेक्ट कंप्लीट होता है तब तक कोई कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज नहीं है. डी, रिक्वायर्स पोस्ट फैक्टो अप्रूवल फ्रॉम आरबीआई फॉरेन एक्सचेंज डिपार्टमेंट विच इज यूजली ग्रांटेड. तो इस केस में जो है कंपनी को आरबीआई का अप्रूवल लेना होगा जो नॉर्मली वो दे देते हैं. ओके, सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर फॉर दिस क्वेश्चन. तो फ्रेंड्स इस तरह के लाइक दीज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस यू विल बी गेटिंग इन द इंटरनेशनल ट्रेड फाइनेंस, where some case studies will be given Like in, if I talk about the case study based question, so that will be around 30 case study based questions will be available in the international trade finance exam. So international trade finance exam, mostly like it is having 120 questions. 120 questions will be there. In that 40 will be of half marks. Okay. 40 will be of half marks and 80 will be of 1 mark. So overall the marks will be 100, but you have to attempt 120 questions. Okay, so these type of case state based questions will be around 30. So this is very important. You should know what will happen here. Let's see what is the right answer in this case, and the correct answer is B. Okay, so it's a violation. It's a violation of foreign currency export credit guideline. So Kotak Bank must report it to RBI and will be required to call back the diverted amount. तो ये जो है एक वायलेशन है फॉरेन करेंसी एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट का। अगर उन्होंने एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट के लिए अगर लोन लिया है, देन दे शुड यूज दिस फंड ओनली फॉर द एक्सपोर्ट क्रेडिट, not for other purpose. Like they are taking for export and they are paying the import overdue bill, which is not correct. So they have to report this to RBI. Why they have to report? Because this bill is overdue. So they have to report this, that this is not the actual payment received. And from the loan amount, export loan amount they are using for import bill, that is also not correct as per the RBI rules and bank rules also. Okay, so B will be the correct answer. So like this, you will be getting the case study based questions where you have to use your knowledge to answer the question. Let's see next question. A red clause letter of credit primarily allows. So जो red clause LC है वो क्या allow करती है? A. Deferred payment to the importer, advance payment to the exporter before shipment, discounting of export bills without recourse, payment against clean documents, transfer of LC to second beneficiary. So you have to tell what is the correct answer for this. Okay, let's see the next correct answer. That is B, advance payment to the exporter before shipment. Whenever you're seeing red clause, जब भी आप देखेंगे फ्रेंड्स रेड क्लॉज एलसी, सो रेड क्लॉज का मतलब है in this advance payment is involved. Okay, advance payment is involved in this LC. So generally it is said that red clause LC is written in red also. Okay, a part of it will be written in red, and another same like red clause, one is green clause. Green clause LC. These red clause, green clause are very favorite question of the examiner. Many times we have seen in international trade finance that this question is being asked. So green clause LC is what? This is the extended version of red clause. Advance payment plus warehouse facility. Okay. Advance payment plus warehouse facility will be available, will be given by the that importer to the exporter. So two things are clear for you, red clause LC and green clause LC. So this will get you 1 mark definitely. So sometimes question may not be very direct. So you have to be very thorough with the concept so that you can answer. Okay, let's see next question. Which of the following is included in the ECB all-in cost ceiling? Withholding tax, commitment fees, prepayment charges, penal interest, hedging cost. So you have to tell what is included in the external commercial borrowing all-in cost ceiling. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is B. That is commitment fee. So others are not included in the all-in cost ceiling. That is withholding tax, prepayment charges, penal interest, and hedgings are not a part of the all-in cost ceiling. So commitment fee is the part. So we have a separate video on ECB. Okay, ECB is also very important topic. Sometimes we have seen around 8 to 10 questions from the ECB. In the previous exam also 3 to 4 questions were there from the ECB. ओके, तो ये टॉपिक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रेंड्स, ईसीबी एक्सटर्नल कमर्शियल बोरिंग, इसके ऊपर हमने एक सेपरेट वीडियो बनाया दैट यू कैन जस्ट गो इन द प्लेलिस्ट देयर यू कैन वॉच द ईसीबी वीडियो. सो अगर आपका ईसीबी का कॉन्सेप्ट अगर आपका क्लियर है, देन यू विल बी एबल टू गेट 4 to 5 marks in the exam when the question is coming. It's a very important external commercial borrowing. Let's see next question. सो बिफोर मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन फ्रेंड्स, आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट, मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि अगर आप नए हैं हमारे चैनल पे, इफ यू आर न्यू ऑन अवर चैनल, सो डू हिट द सब्सक्राइब बटन ओके, जिससे आपको जो भी हमारे न्यू वीडियोस हैं, दैट ऑल नोटिफिकेशन यू विल बी गेटिंग, so that it will be easy for you to follow our channel. So do hit the subscribe button, and I'm seeing that many of you are coming and watching the video, getting knowledge from our channel, and it is helpful for you, but you're not subscribing. So I request you that subscribe our channel. It will be helpful for you, and we will providing you a lot of good videos. Okay, so I hope so you have just clicked the subscribe button. Okay, let's move to next question. A counter trade arrangement refers to. So, what is a counter trade arrangement? Export financed by ECGC, trade settled fully or partially without cash payment, barter system permitted only for neighboring countries, offshore trade transaction, third country merchanting trade. So, आपको बताना है कि counter trade arrangement किसे कहते हैं. Okay, let's see the right answer. Correct answer is B. Trade settled fully or partly without cash payment. So जहां पे भी जो ट्रेड है वो फुली और पार्टली विदाउट कैश पेमेंट अगर वो सेटल हो रहा है, लाइक काउंटर ट्रेड से, लाइक इन दिस व्हाट विल हैपन. काउंटर ट्रेड में सपोज इंडिया इज हियर, okay, and here is US. So one company is exporting the ready-made garment. Okay, ready-made garment they are exporting to US company, and this same company is purchasing some other product from them. Let's say they are giving ready-made garments to one company, and same company is giving leather jackets. Okay, high quality leather jackets they are giving to Indian company. So in this way, we will say it's a counter trade arrangement. So they are doing the counter trade arrangement in that this Indian company agree to purchase another item from them. So जो काउंटर ट्रेड है उसमें एक कंट्री से जो दूसरी कंट्री में अगर वो एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, एंड दे विल आल्सो इंपोर्ट फ्रॉम देम समथिंग, इन दैट इट विल बी कॉल्ड काउंटर ट्रेड. ओके, लेट्स सी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट ए फॉर्म ऑफ काउंटर ट्रेड? इसमें से कौन सा काउंटर ट्रेड नहीं है? ओके, बार्टर, बायबैक, ऑफसेट, काउंटर परचेज, फैक्टरिंग. Okay, so this is also related to counter trade only. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is E, factoring. Okay, all other are counter trade like barter. Barter system you all would be knowing. आप सबको पता होगा barter system. Early in the India, barter system was going on. Somebody is having rice, he will give rice to one person, and this person is having sugar, so he will give sugar. So they will exchange something. वो एक प्रोडक्ट लाइक ए पर्सन जो है उसके पास राइस है, बी के पास शुगर है. तो ए जो है वो राइस देगा बी को, और जो बी है वो शुगर देगा ए को. इन दिस वे जो है उनका जो ट्रेड है दैट विल बी completed. Okay, so that will be completed, and in that case, we will tell it's a barter. Buyback. Buyback is also a type of like which I already discussed. A and B, they will have agreement that I will export this and then I will import this. Okay, offset. Offset is also like setting off the import and export, counter purchase, which already we discussed. Okay, but factoring is not a type of counter trade. Factoring a counter trade, nahi, it's a discounting system. Okay, it is a bill discounting system. Let's see next question. An Indian importer enters into an arrangement where machinery is imported and payment is agreed to be made partly through export of finished goods produced using that machinery. So this arrangement is known as. Okay. So यहाँ पे एक इम्पोर्टर है इंडिया का जो एक एग्रीमेंट करता है कि हम जो आपसे मशीन इंपोर्ट करेंगे उसी से हम गुड्स प्रोड्यूस करके आपको बेचेंगे. ओके, सो व्हाट इट विल बी कॉल्ड? स्विच ट्रेड, बायबैक अरेंजमेंट, काउंटर परचेज, क्लियरिंग एग्रीमेंट, ओपन अकाउंट ट्रेड. So let's see what will be the right answer. Correct answer is B. That is buyback arrangement. तो इसे जो है फ्रेंड्स buyback arrangement कहेंगे. Okay. Let's see next question. Okay, before moving to next question, friends, I would like to tell you that we are having the courses. हमारे पास courses हैं related to foreign exchange. Okay, certificate course in foreign exchange exam and mock test series of same foreign exchange exam, and we are also having the certificate in international trade exam full course. One is full course and one is mock test सीरीज. सो इफ यू आर विलिंग, अगर आप इस एग्जाम की प्रेपरेशन कर रहे हैं, देन यू कैन गो फॉर द फुल कोर्स और मॉक टेस्ट एज पर योर requirement. Okay, so this is a very good course for you, where you need to go through our all material and you will get good marks in the exam. Okay, so our mock tests are very helpful. In the recent exam also, from our mock test, 30 to 40 questions were direct from our mock test in the exam. Okay, so there are different types of questions, like 30 to 40 will be direct questions will be there. Other will be case study base. Okay, rules and regulation base, Incoterm, UC, PDC guideline. So all these type of questions we have included in our mock test, and in our full course you will have all like full study material. In our full course you will be getting the full study material. You will be getting the videos on the topics and mock test. So three things will be included in the full course, and in mock test you will have only one type of material, that is mock test. So both are very helpful as per your requirement. If you are having the already study material, you can go for the mock test and it will help you in getting the knowledge of the subject. And for your information, I would like to tell you that 120 questions will be coming in the exam, and 120 questions of 100 marks. Okay. And in 120 question, like you will have 40 questions of half marks and you will have 80 questions of 1 mark. So overall, this will calculate to 120 question and marks will be 100. And you need, what you need, that is 60 marks. So 60 marks are required to clear the exam. It's not 50. Sometimes students are getting confused. They are thinking 50 is required, but 60 marks is required for clearing international trade finance. Okay. We are also having the mock test series on foreign exchange facility for individual and plus full course. So if you are willing for any of the course, you can go for that. And we are having the mostly courses we are going for the foreign exchange. Okay. So let's move to next question. ICNOS rate stands for. So what ICNOS stands for? A, B, C, D are the options. External commercial normal overnight spread, euro currency non-operative spread, external commercial non-operating spread, eligible commercial net operating spread. तो आपको बताना है फ्रेंड्स यहाँ पे what is the full form of ICNOS. So let's see the right answer. Correct answer is C. External commercial non-operating spread. Okay. So this question was asked, but what is ECNOS? That is also required. So ECNOS rate means export credit not otherwise specified in the interest rate structure, for which banks are free to decide the rate of interest, keeping in view the base rate and BPLR, you can say like MCLR guidelines. Okay, because now it's not, BPLR is not used by any bank. So here it will be MCLR guideline. So what this ignores, suppose you have given packing credit to one company, okay, but this company is not able to get the payment in 365 days, or the trade is not settled in 365 days. So as this 365 days will finish, okay, so after that the rate, because for packing credit के लिए जो banks हैं वो एक less rate of interest पे loan देते हैं, okay, लेस रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट पे लोन देते हैं. बट अगर गाइडलाइंस, अगर जो भी ट्रेड है वो एज पर आरबीआई गाइडलाइन अगर वो नहीं कंप्लीट हो रही है, ओके, सो इन दैट केस व्हाट विल हैपन, द बैंक विल पुट एक्नॉस रेट. सो बैंक जो है वो उस केस में एक्नॉस रेट लगाएगा. सपोज फॉर पीसी, बैंक में बी गिविंग 6% रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, बट जैसे ही ये विद इन द गाइडलाइन अगर ये ट्रांजेक्शन कंप्लीट नहीं होती है, ओके, इफ इट इज नॉट गेटिंग कंप्लीटेड विद इन द गाइडलाइन, so suddenly econos rate will be applicable, and which will be around 12 to 15% rate of interest. So 12 to 15% rate of interest will be applicable on the credit, whatever the bank has given. Okay, let's see next question. Director General of Foreign Trade functions under whom? Okay, so you have to tell DGFT. So options are RBI, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Ministry of External Affairs. So you have to tell under whom this DGFT is working, functioning. And the right answer is C, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So for Minister Commerce and Industry, it's taking care of DGFT. Our next question, Exim Bank of India is mainly involved in. So options, domestic MSME finance, export credit and overseas investment support, retail forex services, remittance processing. So let's see the right answer. Correct answer is B, export credit and overseas investment support. So this is the work of Exim Bank. So next question, absolute advantage theory was propounded by. So this is the first chapter of international trade finance where different theories of trades is discussed, and from there also question was asked. Ricardo Hexener, Adam Smith, Samuelson. Let's see the right answer. Right answer is C. That is Adam Smith. So absolute advantage theory is given by Adam Smith. Let's see the right next question. In the short run, currency appreciation generally leads to what? ओके अगर शॉर्ट रन में अगर हम देखें अगर करेंसी अप्रिशिएट हो रही है जैसे कि राइट नाउ यूएसडी जो है वो बहुत ही अप्रिशिएट हो रहा है लाइक नाउ यूएसडी हैज टच 90 ओके सो व्हाट इट विल इम्पैक्ट it will increase export decrease in export no impact on import increase in trade surplus let's see the right answer correct answer is बी डिक्रीज इन एक्सपोर्ट सो इसकी वजह से क्या होगा कि अगर लाइक देर इज एप्रिसिएशन इन द करेंसी ओके अगर करेंसी का एप्रिसिएशन हो रहा है तो उससे एक्सपोर्ट जो है वो डिक्रीज होगा लाइक नाउ वी नो सम मंथ्स बैक यूएसडी वाज 87 it has touched now 90 also so what will happen it will impact the export will decrease why export will decrease because whatever things they are doing the rate is high and due to rate high the people will not buy okay suppose in US $1 if they are giving and they will get amount of 90 rupees so for $1 they are getting goods of 90 rupees whereas earlier for $1 they were getting goods of 87 rupees so it is not good for the importer so due to that it will impact the export. Let's see next question. In the long run, depreciation of domestic currency tends to worsen trade balance, increase capital outflow, improve export competitiveness, reduce forex inflow. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is improve export competitiveness. Okay, so it is in the long run. अगर depreciation होता है like of domestic currency, then what will happen? So here it will improve export competitiveness. Okay. And previous question was appreciation, currency appreciation. Okay, sorry, here I was giving the wrong mistake. Appreciation means $1 is equal to, it will be like $1 is 87. And if $1 is 90. So 90 it is going that it's a depreciation. Okay, it's a depreciation. Okay. I hope so you understood this. Okay, next is risk arising due to inability of a country to meet its external obligation is called. So whatever the risk is arising due to inability of a country, अगर कोई country जो है वो pay नहीं कर पा रही है, like they have the inability to meet external obligation. Okay, so what the risk will be called? Transfer risk, exchange risk, sovereign risk, settlement risk. Let's see the right answer. Correct answer is C, sovereign risk. Okay. So next question is under FAS. Seller's responsibility ends when goods are loaded on vessel, cleared for import, placed alongside the go down, delivered at destination, placed alongside the ship. So you have to tell the right answer. Let's see the correct answer. Right answer is E. Placed alongside the ship. So FAS. Free alongside ship. Okay. So इन दिस द गुड्स आर प्लेस्ड अलोंगसाइड तो जब वो सेलर की जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है जैसे ही वो शिप के पास लाके अगर गुड्स रख देता है देन सेलर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इज फिनिश तो इनको टर्म इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रॉम हियर ऑल्सो मैनी क्वेश्चंस आर सेम in merchanting trade the physical goods typically must pass through the merchant's home country are shipped directly from supplier country to the end buyer country, are always stored in a bonded warehouse, are subject to the डबल import duty। तो आपको बताना है फ्रेंड्स कि जो मर्चेंटिंग ट्रेड है उसमें फिजिकल गुड्स जो है वो किस तरह ट्रैवल करते हैं। ओके, जैसा ए है कि इट मस्ट पास थ्रू द मर्चेंट्स होम कंट्री। तो जो भी मर्चेंट है उसके होम कंट्री से जाना चाहिए। या सेकंड है कि ये डायरेक्टली सप्लायर से बायर के पास चले जाता है। एंड थर्ड है लाइक आर ऑलवेज स्टोर इन बॉन्डेड वेयर हाउस, की इसे ऑलवेज एक वेयर हाउस में रखा जाता है। एंड डी आर सब्जेक्ट टू डबल इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटी, कि उसमें डबल इम्पोर्ट ड्यूटी लगती है। ओके, तो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर। करेक्ट आंसर इज बी, आर शिप डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम supplier country to the buyers। Okay, so merchanting trade is what? It is nothing, it's a type of trade where what is happening, there is a, it's a type of agent. Merchanting trade is a type of agent type of work। Okay, suppose merchanting agent is there, he is in India। Okay, so he is having the good relationship with Nepal, and he is also having the good relationship with US। Okay, this agent, Indian agent, okay, who is doing the merchanting trade. So in Nepal, this person is not knowing the US person. So what this agent of India will do, he will make the deal for this company in Nepal. Suppose any companies in Nepal, they want some machine. Okay, they want some machine, and this Indian agent, what he will do, he will make the deal with this US machine company। Okay, so suppose this US machine company is giving the machine for $1,000, so he will quote here $1,100 with his commission। And once the deal is done, so what this person will do, he will take $1,100 from Nepal, and he will deduct his commission $100, and he will remit USD 1000 to US machine. And this agent will tell that you have to ship the goods directly to the Nepal company। Okay, so in this, what will happen? Goods are directly from supplier country to buyer country. Supplier is this US person, and buyer is this Nepal company। So direct it will go, it will not touch the uh, home country, होम कंट्री ऑफ मर्चेंट। सो मर्चेंट होम कंट्री इज इंडिया। तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा कि जो मर्चेंट है, हेयर इट विल नॉट टच। तो जो भी इंडियन एजेंट है वो एक डील करेगा, व्हाट ही विल डील विद द नेपाल कंपनी एंड यूएस कंपनी, एंड ही विल टेक हिज $100 कमीशन। एंड गुड्स जो है वो डायरेक्टली यूएस से नेपाल चले जाएंगे। ओके, सो इन मर्चेंटिंग ट्रेड, गुड्स डू नॉट टच द सॉइल ऑफ द मर्चेंट ट्रेडिंग country। Okay, so this, what is the guideline? In 9 months, it should be completed. Within 9 months, both leg, this leg and this leg, both legs should be completed within 9 months. So this is called merchanting trade. So now, next question. In India, the external commercial borrowing policy allows companies to borrow funds from overseas sources under specific limits and maturity period. So ECB limits vary based on the borrower sector and purpose, with maximum amount and minimum average maturity period prescribed। So what is the minimum average maturity period for ECB? तो यहाँ पे फ्रेंड्स आपको बताना है कि ECB का मिनिमम जो है एवरेज मेच्योरिटी पीरियड क्या होता है। ओके, सो ईसीबी जो है एक्सटर्नल कमर्शियल बोरोइंग है, जिसमें जो इंडियन कंपनीज है वो फॉरेन कंपनी से लोन लेती है। वाई? क्योंकि वो लोन जो है इंडिया के मुकाबले वो सस्ता मिलेगा, चीप मिलेगा। ओके, सो दे परचेज, दे टेक द लोन आउटसाइड। सो यू हैव टू टेल व्हाट विल बी द मिनिमम एवरेज मेच्योरिटी पीरियड। सो ऑप्शंस है 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years and 7 years। लेट्स सी द राइट आंसर। करेक्ट आंसर इज थर्ड, दैट इज 3 year। सो मिनिमम एवरेज मेच्योरिटी पीरियड जो है वो 3 years होनी चाहिए। इट कैन बी 1 year ऑल्सो, बट देर आर सम कंडीशन। ओके, so for external commercial borrowing also, we have made the video right from the RBI guideline, so that also you can just search and watch। Okay, so this is some part of that I have taken from the RBI circular, which is important। Okay, so maximum amount of ECB that can be raised by a corporate other than hotel, hospital, and software sector, that is 750 million USD in a financial during a financial year। Okay, so corporates in the service sector like hotels, hospitals, sector are allowed to avail ECB up to $200 million or its equivalent in a financial year. Okay, so this the proceeds of ECB should not be used for acquisition of land. This is a like one criteria. So ECB up to 20 million or its equivalent in a financial with minimum average maturity 3 year. ओके, अगर ईसीबी $20 million तक है तो वो उसकी मैच्योरिटी जो है वो मिनिमम 3 इयर्स होनी चाहिए. ओके, ईसीबी अबव 20 मिलियन, अगर वो 20 मिलियन से अबव है एंड अप टू 750 मिलियन, तो उसकी जो मेच्योरिटी है वो अप टू 5 ईयर हो सकती है. ओके, एंड एनजीओज एंगेज इन माइक्रो फाइनेंस एक्टिविटी एंड माइक्रो फाइनेंस इंस्टीट्यूशन, वो भी ईसीबी रेज कर सकते हैं $10 million तक. ओके, थ्रू द डेजिग्नेटेड एडी बैंक. An ECB up to 20 million or equivalent can have call put option provided the minimum average period is 3 year is compliant. Okay. And all eligible borrowers can avail ECB designated in INR from foreign entity. Okay. Foreign equity holders. An NGO engaged in microfinance activity can avail ECB designated in INR from overseas organization and individual as per the guideline. So this is a part of this ECB circular of RBI master guideline. We have already discussed full ECB from this circular. That also you can just search in our channel and you can go through that, because from ECB also so many questions are expected. So next is ECGC claim must be filed within dash days from the due date of the export bill or dash days from the policy's expiry date, whichever is earlier. The process involves submitting a claim form with the details of loss and transaction, and ECGC verifies the claim and processes the settlement. So यहाँ पे आपको बताना है लाइक जो भी ECGC का क्लेम है वो कितने दिनों के अंदर जो है फाइल करना है. फॉर टू केसेस है, ड्यू डेट ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट बिल या एक्सपायरी डेट से कितने दिनों के अंदर. ओके, 180 एंड 180, 180 एंड 360, 360 एंड 360, 360 एंड 540. लेट्स सी द राइट आंसर. करेक्ट आंसर इज 360 एंड 540. 540 डेज जो है वो पॉलिसी एक्सपायर होने की डेट से, और 360 जो है वो ड्यू डेट से. ओके, एक्सपोर्ट बिल के ड्यू डेट से. So these are some of the questions which we have discussed, and here we have some more list, because all the questions are not easy to remember by the candidates who are attempting the exam. So what feedback we have got from our uh, subscribers, okay, who have taken our courses. Okay, so based on that, we have come up with this data. So first is 40 direct questions. Okay, first you should remember 40 direct questions were there. So 40 questions were there, which include 1 mark questions also and half marks question also. Okay, so 40 direct questions were there, and these questions are directly from our mock test. So from our mock test, so many questions are coming, that also is there. Okay, another is PCFC. Okay, packing credit in foreign, that 4 questions. LC, letter of credit related 5 to 6 questions. Export related 5 to 8 questions. Import 4 to 6 questions. Incoterms 5 questions. Foreign trade policy, some 7 questions were there. Case study based 7 to 8. And in this also sometimes case study based questions were involved. Numerical, one room numerical question was also available in the exam this time, but sometime we have seen that there is nil numerical, but this time numerical was there. Okay, other is Exim Bank. From Exim Bank 4 question, FIDI rules 3 question, DGFT 7 questions, external commercial borrowing 3 questions, and from ECG 4 questions are there. We are still working on these ma'am record question full set. So once it is done, it will be available in our course. Okay, so some of the questions we have already seen which are available. So numerical, don't worry for numerical. Sometime 1 or 2 marks numericals are asked, but if you are not preparing also, it's okay. And here one numerical was there that was related to how much amount will be given by the bank to the exporter. Okay. Because what happened that there was some case study related to crystallization of bill. Bill was crystallized, but later the payment was received by the exporter. So there was difference of the amount. So how much amount bank will pay to the that exporter. So it was like that. Okay. So this was all about this memory recall question. So I hope so this video was helpful for you. So thank you friends. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you are having any query, you can just comment Okay, and share the video with your friends who are preparing for this exam, and subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed. Thank you, friends. Thanks for watching. Have a nice